The bad end to 2023 is continuing into the first month of 2024 for Blackburn, whose bad run of form is becoming alarming. 5 defeats in their last 6 in the Championship, with one of those sides they lost to in Huddersfield. They faced them again just 25 days after the 3-0 loss in West Yorkshire. 5 changes for Blackburn from the 4-1 loss at West Brom, as Pears, Pickering, Schmodic, Gallagher and Krasine all come in, whilst for Huddersfield it's just 1 change as Kasumu comes out of the side for Reece Healey. 3-0 win for Huddersfield on Boxing Day. It was their biggest win they've had this season. And it's given straight to Adam Wharton, who's in here and puts Blackburn in the lead. He punishes Jonathan Hogg's misplaced pass by guiding it in past the Huddersfield keeper Lee Nichols and giving Blackburn a dream start here at Ewood Park. Well, a simple pass given straight to Adam Wharton. You knew he was going to go inside the penalty area, that was inevitable, and he still had to apply the finish, and he did so easily past Lee Nichols. And Blackburn get themselves in front. Just under 10 minutes gone here at Ewood Park. Pickering back inside after missing the West Brom game with illness. Into Gallagher, that's a nice touch. Made it to get a shot away here and does. Flex off Lees for a corner. Well, there is a lot of talk about Sam Gallagher, whether he will be a Blackburn player come the end of the month. Starting in the lineup today and getting a block from Lees with that attempt. Delivered in by Britton, going forward is Carter. So for Huddersfield players head first. Back in by Pickering, looking to pick out Hyam, who tries to beat Nichols with his head, but it's one that Nichols holds on to. Lovely flighted ball in by Pickering, that deep cross picked out Hyam, but it just wouldn't go over the head. Lovely Nichols, and instead just drop into the Huddersfield keeper's gloves. Healey, Rodoni. Huddersfield on the charge here. There is now Reece Healey. Signed only this week from Watford, where of course he has already scored on this ground this season. Healey gets the shot away, parried by Pears. And then getting a foot in there is Scott Wharton to not allow the rebound to go towards Pears. Sorba Thomas. Through to Rodoni, comes back to Thomas here. Now Karoma. Despite all the Blackburn bodies around Huddersfield players at the moment, they seemingly still trying to create shots on goal, and they've got a corner here as it's put out by Britton. Well, Reece Healey only signed this week from Watford, making his first start as the Terriers player, forced Pears into a save, which they weren't allowed to tap the rebound in from. Thomas's ball in, Hennig beats it, and Huddersfield are level. Goal number 8 this season for Michał Hejlik. Such a threat from set pieces, and he's on the score sheet again as Huddersfield are level here. Well, Michał Hejlik uses in this Huddersfield side to try and stop goals from a defensive point of view, but he's popped up with a few this season at the other end, and Huddersfield's top scorer this season, providing real quality with his heading ability and getting them level here. Sondre Tronstad. Garrett. Now into Gallagher, he goes down. Looked a bit clumsy from Brodie Spencer, but the referee, James Linnington, is unmoved and says no. Schmodic just through to Gallagher. Spencer looked to be on the wrong side of him. There is certainly an arm on Gallagher, but maybe it isn't enough to warrant a penalty. Wharton into Tronstad. Tries to find Scott Wharton, and Karoma's won it, and he's got a chance to send Huddersfield up the pitch here and towards Blackburn's final third, on towards Radoni, who's put it wide, and only he knows how he's missed. Well, what a chance it was for Huddersfield. Pounced on a loose Blackburn pass. Karoma carried it forward, found Radoni, who didn't hit the target. Tronstadt trying to find Schmodic, who was making the run, but he didn't end up playing the pass. I think in his own mind he felt maybe Schmodic was offside there. Huddersfield have won it. Radoni out now to Bojan Radulovic. What a chance this is to get his first Huddersfield goal, but it's not to be as Ainsley Pears denies him. What a crucial save that is from the Blackburn goalkeeper, back in the side today after a few weeks out with injury, and he pops up with an important stop to keep it at one apiece. Radoni. Nice turn into Jackson. This has been a real positive second half so far by Huddersfield. Jackson's cross, easy for Ainsley Pears. He's just checking left and right to see where he can throw it out to. Finds Rankin Costello, who in turn will go to Schmodic. Picking out Rankin Costello again, who has a lot of time to assess what to do next. Gets the cross in. Helix header, straight to Schmodic. Sigurdsson turns out. Now Rankin Costello with the curling effort. Nichols though holds on. And certainly looking like he wants to change Blackburn's fortune since he came on. However, though, the effort pretty easy for Lee Nichols. Moran. Britton looking to just maybe get a cross in or take on Ben Jackson here. He's done the latter. Donny. Doing it for Huddersfield. Healy into Radulovic. Now look at David Kasumu in space, has been picked out here. He may go for goal himself, and he's dragged it wide. Well, Huddersfield just opened up Blackburn there, and David Kasumu on as a sub had a fantastic chance to play that to Radulovic, but he went for goal himself and is unsuccessful. On by Kasumu into an area in the penalty area. Ailick volleying it across, hitting it wide. Well, he peeled out to the right side of the penalty area, caught it sweet as it just goes beyond Pears and wide of the goal. Sorba Thomas getting through a couple of Blackburn players. Senior trying to play it on, and there is the full-time whistle. While the boos ring around Ewood Park, it is a draw for Blackburn. It still continues their shaky start to the new year. Michal Haylett with his hands on his head. It was his equaliser that has got Huddersfield a point after Adam Wharton that put Blackburn in front just the third time this season. Blackburn have drawn in the league. For Huddersfield, it's their 12th draw, which means they can't quite pull clear with the bottom three for now. Full time, Blackburn 1, Huddersfield Town 1.